Okay, I'm live. Let me make sure I'm live on Twitter. Let me share the link. Hey, Nancy. Um, what am I doing? Hello, Jesus. ¿Cómo estás? I'm trying to get my hours in, people. I don't even know how I have energy. I worked 13 hours today, but yeah, I'm here. Hi, Danny. How you doing tonight or this evening? Yeah. Let me make sure I'm live on Twitter. The link is in the chat if you would like to come up and talk some boxing. Let's talk about Haley's dad getting the visa to go see his son fight in Australia. It's a good drink. Let me make sure I'm live. Hold on. What's going on? Yeah, I should be live. Okay, I'm live. Okay. Hey, I appreciate. I need all the views I can get. I'm trying to get this freaking hours out the way. Oh my god. Thanks, Boo. Yeah, I work 13 hours, so I don't even want to hear the word working today. I did my hours today, and I gotta work tomorrow. Put some overtime in. Hello, Trap House Boxing. How you doing today? So if you guys want to come up here and look at Lazy Lefty. He must be on the road. Hey, Lefty. Are you on the road, Lefty?
Yes, I am. I'm in
Oh, you know what? Let me change my
Iowa.
headphones. You in Iowa? Hold on, let me see because I'm tripping. My headphones are not even right. This is a better mic. Okay. So how long you have left? I wonder if I have to add myself in again. Because I didn't have the headphones in. Hold on, let me remove.
All right, can you hear me?
Okay. Can you hear me, Lefty?
Yeah. Is the
Okay.
echo going?
Is it echo? You hear echo?
Nah, it's gone now. I had the YouTube app still open. That's why I heard echo.
Oh, okay. How long you have left for your drive?
Like four and a half hours.
Yeah, you know what? You should have been recording all this while you do these trips to all these boxing events you're doing for Chicken Talk. If you are on Twitter, you should follow hashtag Chicken Talk. This lovely boxing talking on Twitter. And he does not discriminate. Everybody's welcome. Despite what you may hear.
Once you get outside the city, it ain't shit out. It ain't shit out here to record.
Well, no, not. But just
fun.
like some part of your
like
trip,
a blog.
and then,
a blog. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then when you get to the event, because you do bump into boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, when I get to the event, I'm gonna talk.
Yeah, so you gotta record that. You definitely have to record that. Jose Dominguez, it says your device is not connected, so just log out and log back in. Sometimes StreamYard acts like that. Hey, I be who I be. How you doing? Let's see who this. The Final Fate Fantasy Boxing Tournament has begun. Dakota, Felix Trinidad. Who do you have winning and why? I hate.
I got an hour and a half to Des Moines, And then I'm picking somebody up in Des Moines. Then from Des Moines, we going to Minneapolis. It's like 3 hours away.
Are you picking up who I think you're picking up?
Oh, Crystal.
No.
Yeah, I'm picking up Crystal, the one that did Sweet with me in Dallas.
Oh, okay. I thought you was picking up what's her name? Ooh, boxer girl. Tracy.
Oh, Tracy. No,
Yeah.
she live in Chicago. She was gonna fly herself out there. She should be there. Matter of fact.
All right. Oh, this was a nice little chicken talk to get together there. Hey Keith. Oh, I don't know. I just added somebody on the stream, and Jose. Y'all wanna talk about? Are y'all happy that Devin Haney's father, he got the visa approved, and he should be. I don't know when he's gonna get to Australia because I keep hearing different times.
Let me shut up.
No, ask what you want to ask. Lefty.
I want to make sure you got your sources right.
Well, I got my sources from Jake Donovan. He's the one that said he was the one. I don't even know what time he was up, but he's the one that reported that it was approved, and when he tweeted it, I saw it in the comments that it was like he had like an hour for his flight, so he was on his way to the airport and whatever. So, that's the that's the source that I go with. Yeah.
Other people.
No, you went out, Lefty. I couldn't hear what you said. I was going through it.
I said, but other people got their
sources, right? I go with Jake Donovan. That's the source.
Matter of fact, Jake was on. He informed Bill. Bill didn't know what Jake told him.
Oh, so when so who was Jake's source? He went straight to the government. Like, what the fuck? How the hell Jake knew before Bill?
I'm on like 2G.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just listen because I keep.
Yeah, you going in. look at Bobby. You petty and messy. He talk about something. Bobby said he talked to Bill. Yeah, so better. Oh God. All right, who am I up on the screen with? Because I see you have a picture of Crawford. All right, you dropped down. Jose, I keep trying to add you, but I don't hear your audio. Say something, Jose.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, I was just quiet this whole time. Sorry.
All right. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm good. Are you excited? Are you excited for the fight tomorrow?
I actually am.
Yeah, me too.
Because I worked a whole. I know you say you don't want to hear about work and all that, but because I do construction, I don't even want to hear about work too. I was just telling my boss, I was like, man, I don't want to see none of you guys till Monday.
Yeah, man, I worked 13 hours today. Oh
yeah, but I'm just ready to see this fight and have everything ready.
Well, there's 2 fights tomorrow. There's the Devin Haney and Kambosos, and then Fulton and Roman. So hopefully they don't interfere with each other at the airing time. But those are good 2 fights tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one you think is gonna steal the stage tomorrow?
Honestly, I think it'll be Kambosos.
Oh, you think he's gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. For some reason, every time I go for underdogs or people that's not interesting and all that, they win.
Okay.
Except for the Gervonta fight, I already knew he was gonna win that. Not Rolly. He was too funny.
I knew he was gonna get knocked out too. I just didn't know which round, so it wasn't really a surprise.
Yeah. But
But
like I said, never underestimate the guy. Like he probably thought because he felt like he was bigger and taller than Gervonta, he probably thought he was like, I got this guy. Like, nah, bro, he got you.
he's definitely a good shit talker. So he convinced a lot of people that he was gonna
Yeah.
win. So a lot of people spent some money on the betting line. I give
Yep.
him that. He definitely won the gift of gab and shit talking. So
I just want to know what's going through his head when after he did that comment where he's like, if anybody don't bet on me, you're gonna lose.
yeah. He was telling people to bet their houses and everything. I'm like, okay. I saw
Um,
people put big money on him. I mean, Ryan Garcia put 20,000 on him,
yeah, that's crazy.
and he paid it. Errol Spence posted on Twitter that Ryan Garcia did pay him the 20,000. So, I know that hurt.
Yep.
Even though he makes money, 20,000 is still a big piece of change to lose. I don't care how much. I don't care how much money you make.
Yeah, that's a big like pocket change that he lost right there.
Yeah, for sure. So who do you have for the Fulton and Roman?
I want to be with Fulton on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people going for Fulton, so there might be an upset. I think Roman is definitely the underdog in this fight. So.
Yeah, because let me see. Yeah, that's basically about it right now. Like I said, I'm kind of nervous too because this is my actually first time speaking on a live chat. Like,
Oh, don't worry. We are not professional broadcasters. This is just boxing fans talking about boxing. You don't be shy or don't be scared. You're just giving your opinion on what you feel about boxing. So whatever, it's cool. Trust me. I am not comfortable talking online either. That's why I have a drink all the time. So.
hey, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. That I saw you. I think, I saw you on the Boxing Voice when the Canelo fight was happening.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think you had a little rep cup, and I'm like, man, what's she sipping on? Because you looked like you were feeling good.
Yeah. No, I was definitely nervous on the Boxing Voice, so I definitely had
They're pretty big platform too. So.
yeah, that was a big platform, so I was definitely nervous. So I had to have a nice drink made. And then tonight I have Bacardi rum and cranberry juice. So hey HLD, how you doing tonight? Let me see.
What's going on tonight?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing? I had to get my avatar thing straightened out. It had Keith Thurman's back on there. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on. Yep. So what we talking about? Just random boxing talk?
Yeah, random boxing talk. But how do you feel that Bill Haney got the approval for his visa to get to Australia to be beside his son?
It was. I thought
Do you think it was like do you think that was premeditated that they did this to like kind of like play mind games with the Haney team or what?
Yeah, of course. I thought it was staged. I thought it was staged because while it was said now at the end he approved the day
like
before the damn
the
fight.
day before. That's so dramatic.
Yeah,
Right?
like get the fuck out of here.
It's so dramatic.
What in the documents the first time they didn't see to make them override this decision?
Exactly.
Come on,
this
man.
is a lot of dramatics for it. So
Yeah.
I think
I
he was already approved, and he already had plans to fly out the day before just to give it a little bit more like oomph to the fight,
Yeah, like when it come down to all that type of little rhetoric like that, but I kind of ignore that shit because I know it's all bullshit and it's a ploy for some. It's some type of distraction. So I just really don't even plug into it that much.
HLD says they have what's called a 36-hour visa. I've never heard of it, so I don't know. I think, I mean, just like you said, I'm like, what did he do different from his initial application that was approved the day before the fight? It's like
he didn't put Bill Haney Sr. on the damn document on the application.
He forgot to add the decimal, like the little period behind senior or something. Yeah, I'm not. I think this was a little bit for the dramatics. Like,
yeah.
Right on the edge, right before the fight. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Armis. How you doing tonight? Oh, I gotta send the link to Julius and Checkmate because I know they have something to say about this visa thing. Cause I I'm a late bird, so I was up late last night. And I saw Jake Donovan from the boxing scene.
Hey, so
it was approved last minute, so it was like.
Hey, what's your thoughts on Donell versus the Monster Part 2?
That's gonna be a good fight. I gotta wake up, Matt. Well, I'll probably be up because the fight is on Tuesday, right? Like at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I'll be up.
Look at our man.
Yeah, I'll definitely be up.
Who you got for that fight?
The first fight was so much of a good fight. It's like I don't know how much Donell got in the tank because he's been looking really good lately, and I don't know because it was a good fight the first time, like I said, and I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back and be a fan. I'm just gonna watch the fight. I ain't picking the winner in this one because I think I picked the Monster the last time, but I don't know. Because Donell was coming on strong in the last fight. It was a good back and forth, scrap. So I don't know. I just can't wait to see it. Though.
Are you gonna be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to catch this fight?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up every day at 5 o'clock.
I'm usually falling asleep at 5 because I don't sleep. So, Art Man, you're not gonna be up late. I'm always up at 5. Usually not by choice. What time we on?
You got a bad case of insomnia?
Huh?
You got a bad case of insomnia or something?
Yes, a really, really bad case. That's why I don't even know how I worked 13 hours today, and I don't even know how I even have enough energy to even get on here on the line because I was up. I only got like 2 hours of sleep. So yeah, they come on at 9:30 West time. On Lanika Jade's boxing channel. Queens of the Ring. Let's see. Anyway, we'll send Nonito into retirement. I don't even feel right pronouncing your name on here, Dick Justice.
just call him Rich. Just call him Richard.
Oh my god. So let me see I'm trying to see what else is like going on because the big thing was the visa being approved. So I don't think it would have made a difference anyway. I think Haney would still perform the same. He's been conditioned to be in there by himself. Like his dad's not going to be in the ring with him, so I don't think it would have made a difference. So.
Yeah, I just think it's a last minute distraction to warm Devin up and get him off focus a little bit. Like I didn't see the difference because what's gonna happen is gonna happen anyway. He was already locked in, like you said. So hey. So I know. Well, I don't know if you want to talk about this right now.
We can talk about whatever.
But I know you've been hearing about the big news that's took place a little while ago about the fight of the decade. They say.
Oh, the fight's almost done. Like.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, some people saying it's done.
Well, the last thing I read was that it's almost finalized. But I don't think both of them are signing. I think just like the little details are like getting straightened out, like where they're gonna fight, like what date and this and that. But
yeah.
So wait, are you team Spence or are you team?
Look at my avatar, man.
Okay,
Are
you
tripping?
know what? That was a dumbass question.
God damn! Hold on. Pass me that red cup, God damn it, please. Pass that bitch over here.
Sorry, I'm so
Oh
sorry.
my God.
I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is, I've worked all day. I worked 13 hours today on no sleep, and I'm up and I'm drinking. So yeah.
And tell Boxiana, don't be laughing at what I said, talking about calling Richard.
Cause no. I was scared. Like, if he would have came up here to be added on, I probably wouldn't have added him just because of his name. Because when I first started going live on this channel, there was a lot of people coming up here and showing pictures of dicks. Like they would change their avatar picture to a dick. So I definitely wouldn't have added him with that name. So. Come October, we drowning fish out here, baby. Okay, all right. You know what? Where have all you Bud fans been? Because I've been trying to like do my verse.
Hold up, Nayka. I've been going the war. I've been going to war for Bud for about 5 years, and I ain't seen this many Bud fans since about a year ago. Not meant some months ago. Now all of a sudden, everybody Bud fans. All of a sudden, the whole world was Team Spence.
No.
Go ahead.
A lot of Texans are Team Spence. If you're from Texas, you definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But all of a sudden now, a lot of people start all out the woodwork. That was kind of pro Spence a little bit. They kind of changed their tune a little bit. I noticed.
Well, the reason why I said that is because I've been trying to do a boxing versus on my channel for like Team Bud and Team Spence, and then I've gotten a lot of people for Team Spence to debate, but I haven't gotten a lot of people for Team Bud to come on there. And
well, I'm your guy, and I can debate all that shit they want to talk about. I can annihilate all that shit.
Okay, I love that energy. I really love that energy.
I'm trying to tell you, anything they want to debate, it ain't. Look, one thing about it, I ain't bringing no opinion to it. I'm bringing all facts. So you can't debate that shit.
Okay, you know what? I love that energy. I love that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep that energy. So for whoever tapped this link, hold up, whoever tapped this motherfucking link and want that smoke, I got it for you today.
All right, so because
today.
the verses that I do is like 3. It's like you would debate with another person from like Team Spence, and it would be 3 rounds, 3 minutes each, and I would be asking you guys questions about Bud and Spence.
Look,
obviously.
You pick your best candidate. Pick them. I don't care who it is. I've been listening to your channel. I've been hearing everybody on here too. Bring them. Bring them.
Where have you been? Because I really needed. Okay, so
I just been sitting back chilling. I've been sitting back chilling. I ain't been wanting to get on, but I've been hearing a lot of shit. I'm waiting somebody to tap that link.
Okay, so look, Brandon Maurice says he got a 3-man team for Bud when you're trying to do it. Okay, I'm trying to do it as soon as possible, especially since right now the fight is brewing up. It's like the perfect time to do the verses. So, I definitely can't debate this Spence smoke. Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up, anybody want to bring up sides of the street talk and purse splits and all that shit, you might as well throw that shit out the arena because that ain't even gonna fly. You got to cover something more harder than that.
No, because look, when I do the verses, it's 3 rounds, 3 minutes against the opponent, and then I have 3 judges who are like not biased. They're like just they're not biased at all. They're not Team Bud, they're not Team Spence. They're just boxing fan, or like I know like Jake Donovan. He said that he would help me to be a judge up here, so they would be the judges for the debate. So.
Oh, you talking about Jake Donovan? Tate?
No, I don't think his name is Jake Tate.
No. He used to be on this little show back in the day, and they used to be a segment with him when they said it's Jake Tate.
Oh, it's probably so. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, no, it was him. Yeah, it was. It was called Bad Culture TV or whatever the fuck it was. It was a little show. He used to always be on the boxing show with 2 females.
Okay, yeah, that's him. He's biased. He's not biased, so he's he'll definitely be a good judge. And then I have like 2 other people, and then all right. So RS is trying to be funny. Nayka Omaha. See, this is the kind of stuff that Spence fans like to say. Nayka Omaha just got internet access. That's why they finally showing their face. Are you hearing this?
Yeah. He won't tap that link though. How about that? Tap that link, Arwin.
Tap it now so you can get a little preview of.
Tap that link.
You can get a little
and
preview
we can stop joking and we can talk about some real stuff. we can kill all the jokes because I got plenty of jokes. Let's talk about some real stuff. Tap that link.
Tap that link. And we can get a preview of Little Boxing versus of Bud versus Spence fans. So R-West, you got a lot to say in the comments. Tap the link, and I'm gonna post the link again.
And like I said for the last time, I want all the smoke today. All of it.
All right. You know that people be scared to tap the link. I ain't gonna lie. They'll talk this shit in the comments for sure. Well, they'll talk about your mama. They'll do all types of stuff in the comments, but they don't get up here and they won't tap that link.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. It's easy to type.
Yeah.
Let's see what that talk game like.
And they'll use all the characters too, man. They'll use all the characters.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what that talk game like.
Oh man. So wait, if you had to do it, because you know what I was trying to do is the people that I get to be the contestants on the show, the contenders. I wanted like people to do like a little kind of like a little preview video of like why people don't want to smoke with you, So let's say you're a boxer and you talking your shit trying to sell a fight. What would you say to a Spence fan trying to compete with you against the topic Spence versus Bud? Why wouldn't they want to smoke with you?
Because I am bringing all facts. I'm not bringing no biased opinion, no fanboy talk, none of that. Because see, they coming with a bunch of fanboy talk. They're not coming with no facts. It's all emotional fanboy talk because they got an infatuation with Earl and they're not gonna tell the truth.
Ooh, you see, I love that energy you have, man. I really love it.
Yeah, you could do it from any top, the bottom top. Yeah, you can do it the top to any top. The knee top. Tap the link. That's what you do. Just tap that link.
You could do it from your laptop. You could do it from your phone. Like, yeah, you could. The StreamYard link works on the phone and the laptop. It doesn't matter. You could do it on your iPad. You could do it from wherever.
Yeah, you know how to get on there. Yeah. Same way you click that YouTube button. Yeah. You know how to get on there.
The same way you tap that YouTube link.
Yeah. You know how to get on there, bro.
Yeah, you literally just have to tap the link, and then it'll probably ask you to like.
And trust me, Nayka will oblige you into the studio.
I will. I just with the quickness. All right.
Yeah.
He said you could do it from the laptop, from
the knee top,
the
neck top, whatever you want to do, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely need you to do the boxing versus because I have so many. Hey,
I want you to go get Blue Blood and all them because I want them again. They already know what I'm about. That we done been on OG Boxing Talk battling. I've been saying the same shit for years.
Okay.
Yeah. Get Blue Blood for now. Get them all.
I gotta probably hit him up on the Instagram.
Get Blue Blood. Get him so he can tell some lies.
Yeah, because I'll send him like a link of one of the boxing verses that I had before, and then see if he'll be down to do it.
Yeah.
Because he's a Spence fan, obviously, then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He ain't gonna tell the truth, but yeah, he is.
But you see, like, the debating is like, because I had, like, people be in their feelings before from losing a debate because they were just like, oh, he wasn't stating facts. But the other person made a better argument of the question that was asked. But it could have went either way because it was a topic between Wilder and Fury, and there's so many conspiracy theorists, and it was kind of a shit show.
So they got into it about the glove gate thing.
Yes.
Well, the whole thing
Yes.
about that, I can't get into that because I don't got no concrete evidence on that. And so, I mean, we can see what it looked like and all that, but we don't got no evidence.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
it's
I
kind of.
didn't get into that.
But if you argue your case correctly, and you got your points that you hit, then even if it's not true, if you made a better argument about it, it depends on the judges how they if they feel you made your point. So
it was somebody else that's fighting this weekend that's coming up.
Rahman and Fulton.
Yeah. Cool boy. Yeah. What'd you think about that?
I think Cool Boy has it. I don't even know how long ago Rahman has fought, but I feel like Stephen Fulton is like a much more like versatile fighter that he could is gonna give him a little bit of an issue. So I don't think it's gonna be like a shutout, but it'll be a good fight. But I do see Fulton taking the fight.
Yeah, I definitely think Fulton is like the future. I think I think I want to say he underrated, but I don't think he get all the credit he deserved because he got a nice little resume, and he been putting in some work. Like he really proven and battle tested, and I don't think his name get enough light shined on him.
Yeah, but I really want to see the rematch between him and MJ. Like I really want to see that rematch because that was like a controversial win for him.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to see a rematch. It's saying your mic and camera are turned off, but my settings are saying they on. When you come into the studio, you should be able to turn it on. Like click either mic and camera, and it should turn it on for you. You have to hit the button. You might be stuck in that smoke, RS. I don't know. StreamYard is very easy to hop on, man. It's very easy to hop on. Hey, 86 Boxing, how you doing tonight?
So what's your thought about Danny versus Jose Benavidez?
I don't know how I feel about that fight because I thought Danny was like already retired and living his life. Like he ain't been really like. I don't feel like he's been dedicated to boxing in the last year or two since the Arrow fight, right?
Hold on, you said a year or two. Danny ain't been dedicated since he moved up to 147.
Well, no, I mean like.
Yeah, you talking about a year?
No, what I meant was like he ain't been in the gym or sparring or doing like and not living the boxing life. He's been like on a boat drinking champagne like every day. Like he's not in the boxer's lifestyle right now. He's like I'm enjoying my life right now. Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with boxing. I did my work. That's what I feel. I thought he was done. So I mean, it'd be a good fight, I guess. But he hasn't been working out and doing nothing. So he's got to like come from the pavement and hit hard. Like,
so you think he's gonna knock out Benavidez?
No,
or you don't know?
No, I don't think so. What have y'all seen Danny Garcia doing? Like, I can't even say what he would look like because the last time we seen him fight was against Errol Spence, right?
Yeah, and Dennis's first fight at 154.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't.
So you just don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what Danny Garcia we're gonna get. Like I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
Shit, I don't know either. Hell, shit. It's his first fight at 154. I mean, shit. I don't know. I mean, he could knock out Benavidez. Benavidez is chinny, truth be told, but and he is working on a leg that ain't gonna never be 100%. So I would favor Danny, but Danny don't let his hands go enough either, though. So I don't know. Because Benavidez is he's a tall guy. He's about 5'10", 5'11", easy.
Well, what do you think about Broner coming back against who's his opponent?
Figueroa. I was just about to segue into that too.
Dick Justice, Richard Justice. Danny Garcia is too flat-footed.
Yeah, he is. But Benavidez ain't operating on a good leg either, though. So we got to keep that in mind. You was talking about Adrian, your nephew Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
I got all the love for AB, and he can't make a fool out of me this time. Like he don't let his hands go enough for me. I'm sorry, he ain't gonna fair.
He be setting us up for the okie doke. He be setting us up for the okie doke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and watch. That's what I'm gonna do on this one. But I think I might want to lean towards Figueroa because he neither one of them ain't active. So, but I don't know. AB can hurt Brandon Figueroa too if he let his hands go. But that's
he hasn't
gambling.
been the same. He hasn't been the same letting his hands go since the Maidana fight. Like he's just ever since he got knocked down in that fight, he's just has not let his hands go. Because even in his last fight, though, which was like a crappy fight, he didn't even let his hands go in that. Like he's just, I feel like we want him to let his hands go more than he want to let his hands go. Like,
because believe it or not, Broner did pretty good in the Pacquiao fight when he was letting his hands go. He was doing pretty good. He was piecing Pacquiao ass up. He just didn't step on the gas.
He's just a different fighter now ever since the Maidana fight. Like he just, it's a mental thing. I feel like so.
And the thing is, what a lot of people don't know, in the 11th round in that fight, Adrian Broner damn near stopped. He could have stopped Maidana in the fight. And Maidana even admitted it. That's why he never wanted to rematch Broner, because he said Broner was too strong. Every time they asked him for a rematch, he was like, nah. He was like, Broner was too strong.
Well, I want to see him come back and do good, but I feel like you're just like, you're not going to make a fool out of me again. Like, I just feel like,
no.
I don't know. Because,
I'm going to put it to you like this,
he was sloppy ass drunk, pissy ass drunk at the Arrow fight with
Uga.
At the Ugas and Arrow fight.
Dead drunk?
He was pissy at. You didn't see the video of him?
No.
Oh my God. Yeah. He was supposed to be already training for whatever fight this is coming up now, but because he was already in Colorado Springs training, but when he went to the Ugas and Spence fight, he was pissy ass drunk. He couldn't even stand up. They had to like hold him, help him walk.
What?
Put him against the wall. He was like, yes. Let me see if I can find it. He was pissy ass drunk. So that's why I'm just like, I want him to take it more serious because, like, not for nothing, he knows how to sell a fight. He's entertaining. So you want to see him fight and do good, but it's just like, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, him and Stafford over there getting drunk together some damn well in the bathroom, in the locker room of the gym somewhere. Him and Mike Stafford, his trainer. They probably somewhere getting drunk together.
I'm not gonna make allegations. I don't know.
No, I'm just fucking around. I ain't even going. That even the allegation. That's just bullshit. That's just all bullshit.
All right. So this is Let me see. Do you see on the screen? This was at the Spence and Ugas fight.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
All right, man. What's up, people? This is AB yesterday, drunk as hell, barely able to stand yesterday at the Earl Spence Ugas fight. And here he's with his pants hanging down to the goddamn floor while his ass hangs out. He's unable to walk after he carried under the damn shoulders by the young lady here and some friends come assist him. It's like, why are your friends allowing you to drink this damn much? And they know AB got this damn problem. AB needs to seek some help. He doesn't need to return to the ring. He needs to check himself into an alcohol addiction program. If there's drugs involved, which I clearly be thinking that there's some drugs involved in AB's situation, you need to seek help for it. Boxing, returning to the boxing ring is many people clapping their hands because AB's coming back. Don't want to see AB back in the ring. AB fucking around and never enjoy that money if he's hurt. We see AB fights. He's not fighting, giving any resistance to shit. He's destroying himself mentally and physically with drugs and alcohol. And for the dummies who probably come in, why you got to do a video about the black brother AB and all this other dumb stuff?
That's Reggie Owens, huh?
Black conscious shit somewhere else. Y'all
Reggie
phony
Owens,
and fraud than a motherfucker. And I'm gonna speak about AB, but definitely needs to clean this shit up and get himself some real help, surround himself with better people. But that's all I got. Peace. And AB, best wishes to you. Seek the help you need, bro. I know this is a night to be out, but at some point you got to have limitations on how far you go with substance. But that's all I got. Peace.
Talk to him, Reggie. Talk to him. Talk to him, Reggie. That boy AB.
Ooh,
he
look at, we
here.
got somebody with the smoke.
There you go, G5 Gage. AB. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I didn't change nothing. I don't know what happened. It finally worked. I just clicked the link again and it started working.
All right. So did you build up the courage? It just started working.
So I think I need to turn. I can hear you in the back. I need to close the YouTube out. Oh, like.
Probably,
yeah. Hey, Gabe. No, hey, no disrespect, but you kind of favor Kell Brook a little bit, bro.
You look like really. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like Special K a little bit.
They do look related. They do. Component was Vance.
Bring that smoke, Gabe. What you got? I'm ready to hear.
I ain't Gabe. I'm R West.
Oh, R West. Whatever, R West. My bad. You was the one talking in the chat. What's up?
Exactly.
Let's quick all that small talk. Let's get to it.
Exactly. I'm just trying to figure out to me, it's the perfect time for the fight. Like, I don't think that nobody was ducking no smoke, and I'm talking about the fighters. I don't think Earl was ducking no smoke. I don't think Bud was ducking no smoke.
But leave it to the fans. They keep saying, especially right now, they're saying that Bud is the one ducking, signing the contract and everything. Like it's the fans that are saying that the fighters are ducking. But I personally don't feel like either one is ducking. But,
when would have been a better time for the fight to happen? I mean, to me, these are the top two in the welterweight class. Who else would we want to see fight for undisputed in the welterweight class? I mean, would you want it Bud and Ugas? I just don't feel like who else would you want? Like, to me, it's the best time for the fight. And Bud fans, I do feel like they upset this fight didn't happen sooner because of his competition. He ain't been fighting nobody. Us EJ fans, we've been happy. It's been strap season. He been doing nothing but fighting top competition, getting straps. We really can't complain about who we've been fighting. Bud, you probably can't complain a little bit. My only knock on Bud, I think he's a good fighter. I got EJ winning it, but do I think Bud can win it? Yes. I ain't no fanboy. I mean, you probably, the way I talk about EJ, you probably could say I'm a fanboy, but I'm realistic. I do think Bud. I think Bud a dog. Bud can hurt EJ, and Bud know how to close the show. But
I think you're the only person, the only Spence fan that I ever heard say
that kept it that real.
They said you could probably call me a fanboy. I've never heard any other Spence fan ever say that, and they definitely display fanboy behavior.
I do, like I say, I got EJ winning. I think he's just a beast. It's strap season.
Have you always been a Spence fan?
I've always been a Spence fan.
Let me ask you one question. What ways do you think that Earl gonna beat Bud? Tell me why. How?
If you ask me, I think he got more dimensions. I mean, and I think he been in there with more dogs. I think until you in that fire, like, you don't know what it's like. If you ain't in there with that fire, like, you don't.
All right, hold up. Hold up. Let's start with dimensions. First of all, what dimensions do he got more than Bud? Because I'm fucking confused.
I feel like he got a better jab. I feel like he got better defense.
Okay, well, let's start with the jab. On the
inside, I feel like he a better body puncher. And I feel like Bud got some good things too. Like I say, I feel like Bud a better finisher. But if you ask me about EJ, I feel like them things I just named, I feel like he better at all them things.
Jab, what else you say?
I feel like he better. He got a better jab. He better on the inside. He a better body puncher, and he got better defense. That's just off the top.
So, okay, I'm gonna go backwards, and then we're gonna go forwards, or however you want to do it. Let's start with the body punching, right? How many shots to the body does it take for Earl to just really wear somebody down, bro? Let's just be real.
Hey, Earl is a more of a break. He's more of a break you down fighter. That's what I feel. Hey, he breaks you down. I feel like Earl, he end careers.
He end careers.
I have never.
Okay.
If you look at his last fight, look at all his fighters and tell me I ain't never seen nobody fight and be the same after they fought Earl.
Bro.
I mean, we talking about Danny Garcia. Earl was the one who had the injury after that fight. We ain't seen Danny since then.
But Danny, I wouldn't put Danny up there to be like,
bro.
I wouldn't really put Danny up there like that.
All right,
I'm saying anybody.
Okay.
I'm just saying he had.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not gonna jump in.
Okay, we're gonna start with the guys who you said whose career was fucked up. First of all, I know you didn't give him credit for Kell Brook because Triple G already did that.
But what about the other eye socket? I don't understand why people
Triple
say
G
that.
already pre-did that, bro.
It was the other eye.
Come on, man. I know where you get your talking points from, all West, but we're gonna leave that with that said. We're gonna leave that under your St. Louis cap.
I thought you said we was doing facts. Is it a fact or not? Was it the other eye?
It was the other eye. That's a whole fact. You're right about that.
It's a completely different eye.
But let's tell the truth. Hold on.
If he gets up another eye socket, if he another detached retina and it's the other eye, we can't blame it on he already had it done once. No, it's the other eye.
Bro, he was already pre-damaged, bro. So if it's good for Earl to pre-damage Kell Brook or get rid of, why wasn't it good for Bud when he beat him up? Why he didn't get no credit? He got some leftovers too. Hold on. Earl got some leftovers, right? From Triple G, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, he came down and weight. I went you on that weight stuff. I think that weight is a lot. I think that weight is a lot. I feel like Kell Brook.
No, fuck the weight. We talking about the credit. We talking about credit.
Kell Brook still was a belt holder, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, when Earl beat him, yeah, exactly. But that ain't got nothing to do with. No. Hold on, Wes. Okay. Hold on, Wes. We ain't talking about titles and all that, right? We talking about strictly the opponents right now.
I'm just going off the facts.
Okay, but that ain't got nothing to do with anything. We talking about. How
many years prior was they fight? How many years prior did EJ fight Kell Brook? 2017, right?
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, what does that got to do with anything?
In his backyard.
What that got to do with anything?
Kell Brook was a lot younger. Kell Brook was he was a lot younger then.
Okay, what does that got? How is that helping your point though? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Age of boxing. That's what I'm saying. You talking not getting credit. I'm saying Kell Brook was at his prime. He was at his prime. He was Triple G leftovers, but Kell Brook was in his prime. I mean, did Kell Brook not work over the worst? That's the worst I ever seen Sean Porter look.
When?
Against Kell Brook.
All right, so let's get to Sean Porter. All right. So was Sean Porter damaged goods when Bud got old to him? Was he past his prime?
He wasn't damaged goods. He was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But I give him Sean Porter though. I'm mad at Kenny because I felt like Bud, like I said Bud was a dog. I think Bud would have went on ahead and got him up out of there.
He would have. That's why his dad stopped it.
And that was bullshit.
He knew what was
bro,
coming.
He was about to get destroyed, bro.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you box. I don't box. I'm in finance. I don't box. I'm in the ring, that's what you do. Like
real talk.
Like
okay, so
you ain't enough to say it's different if like Rolly. I think Rolly was finna get killed by Tank. But Sean Porter, he wasn't that bad. You let him go ahead and get finished, man. Come on.
But let me ask you this, Wes.
Okay.
So you talking about the inside work, the body punching, and the jab and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Earl only has one jab, bro. That same little steady ass jab he got with the same rhythm, the same volume, the same tempo, the same every fucking thing. You think that shit is gonna work all night, bro?
It don't have to work all night. Here's the thing.
You think hold on. Let me tell you, let me ask you this. You think Bud is gonna sit there and let this fool ass nigga just close the quarters on him and work him to the body?
Didn't I get Bud? I said Bud can win this to me. Bud can win this to me.
Yeah.
I think both of them it's gonna be a lot of adjustments. It's gonna be made. No,
because I'm saying all this to say this. You feel like this and that, but you can't even strongly support how Earl gonna do his game plan. That's what I'm trying to get out of you, my guy.
Earl gonna start off with that jab, and Earl gonna break that ass down, like Earl do. Earl gonna break that ass down.
So,
And
do you
Bud
think this is a
gonna sit there
50-50 fight? Do you think this is a 50-50 fight, RS, or do you?
I call it a 50-50 fight because it's two fighters in the ring. I mean, and they both got an opportunity. But if you asking me the reality, if I put it 50-50 fight, I really don't.
Okay, let me ask you this. So you talk about defense, right? What Earl do so spectacular about his defense? Because I can tell you what he do.
I'm gonna give you, but I'm gonna give you. Here's what.
No. We talking about Earl.
I'm gonna say, Earl. To me, Earl don't take the punishment because I feel like Bud is like a dog. Like Bud try to go trade with you. Earl not finna be trading with you like that.
You know why? Because Earl know he don't got good punch resistance. He's showing y'all this in every fight. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all sleeping. He got hurt a few times in the Danny fight. He got hurt, obviously, in the Ugas fight. No. Don't do that, because you know Danny had him backing up the same way Ugas did. He knocked his mouthpiece out of his motherfucking mouth, had him looking around like a goddamn kangaroo.
He got teeth in his mouth.
I don't give a fuck what he got in his mouth. Why you boxing there, my nigga? Get your ass out the ring. If you worried about your mouth.
Boxing, the one you don't
Hold up, bro. Look. Listen, you in that ring, I don't give a fuck what type of work you got done. All that variation's over with. When you start out your ass, all right, huh?
That's on Earl. Earl
okay, then. So you know, but you making excuses for Earl, though.
I'm making no excuses. I'm just saying, I don't feel like he got. You think Earl got hurt when the mouthpiece got knocked out?
Yeah, he was hurt.
I think Earl was.
Hold on, bro.
I think he
was
hurt.
Hold on. Hear me out. No, hold up, bro. In the Danny fight, the nigga got hit with a left hook or whatever the fuck it was. He turned his motherfucking back like he looked like he wanted to quit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And you can go back and watch it.
He wanted to quit?
He turned his motherfucking back. You know that. In like the 7th round.
Come on now.
Bro, you better go watch that fight again. You better go watch. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Hold on. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Earl don't like it to the body the same way he give it, my boy. Pay attention to that.
For sure.
Pay attention to that, my boy. Okay. Just remember that.
That's the worst places to get hit is the body.
Yeah.
Get hit in their head than their body.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Every time you see Earl Spence get hit, right? You just watch his body language the way he do. He shell out, he go all the way down, he turn his head, he close his eyes, he do all that shit. Bro, that's not what
he come back with it. Then he come back with that shit.
He ain't gonna be able to keep coming back with that shit in no Bud fight, bro.
We gotta see.
You keep closing. Hold up. Let me tell you something. You keep closing your eyes and you spit your mouthpiece out and you backing up in a straight line and shelling up, bro. You gonna get the burgers beat off you, homie. I'm telling you, that ain't gonna work.
I feel like the Danny punch was harder than the Ugas punch. I feel like Earl was chasing after that mouthpiece because Earl don't have veneers. He don't have veneers in his mouth.
I don't give a fuck what Earl Spence got.
Them expensive.
I don't give a fuck what he got no more. I like Earl, but at this point, when he get his ass in that ring,
definitely said stop. The referee definitely said stop. So he went to go pick up the mouthpiece. He's gonna protect himself at all times.
Hold up. No. The referee said stop later on. Ugas stopped way before the referee said anything. Am I right or wrong, Nayka? Soon as Ugas heard him and knocked that mouthpiece out, he sat down and started looking crazy like he seen a deal with headlights. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Knock this nigga out.
Same thing. I was pissed.
You didn't do that shit. Come on, man.
No, I said the same thing. I'm like, what you doing, Earl? Like, I said, my family tell you, I was like, man, fuck that mouthpiece. Protect yourself. Like,
I'm saying I'm telling Ugas to jump on his ass. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't heard me. Did you hear me fault Ugas one time? I ain't never said Ugas was wrong. I did not. He did what he supposed to do. You supposed to protect yourself at all times. Ugas was getting
Ugas didn't do what he was supposed to do. He stopped doing what he was supposed to do.
Because Ugas was getting that shit thrown back at him. Ugas didn't want to get hit. That's why he didn't want to get hit. But like I say, I don't feel like he was hurt when it happened. That's just my thought. I don't feel like he was hurt. And then the most dangerous punch in boxing is the one you don't see. You hit this man. Ugas looked like a middleweight in there. He looked like a middleweight, and he couldn't even drop him. And then EJ got so pissed, he went out there and broke the man's eye. Another eye.
He couldn't drop him because the ref saved him.
Another
eye.
He couldn't drop him because the ref saved him. Truth be told, my man. He did.
You heard me.
Yeah,
I ain't came with
bro.
no excuses. I ain't came with no excuses.
I'm just
None.
telling you the truth. The ref did say, my man, and Earl know that. Earl know that.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like he did too. You know, I felt like the ref stepped in and kind of like stopped the action that was going on. That Ugas could have went in there.
And I did watch the Danny fight. I watched the Danny fight like 4 different times. I watched all Earl fights like 5-6 times. Like I watch all this fight a whole bunch of times.
And you ain't see when he turned his back on that Danny fight, my man.
I didn't see he was about to quit. I didn't see that.
When you turn your back and see, that's what I'm saying. You don't know about boxing. When you turn your back, that's a sign of quitting, my man.
See, that's why I always like. I don't like when they always got to go to. Oh, you don't know about boxing. Like I ain't know.
No. I didn't say you don't know about boxing. I said you don't box, so you don't know those type of rules. When you turn your back and fighting, that's sign of quitting. You can ask
this is true.
That.
This is true.
I didn't see him turn his back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not see him turn his back. I ain't never seen no quit. I ain't never seen no quitting. And I still kind of am an AJ fan. I seen quit in AJ. I seen his heart tested. I seen that. I ain't never seen no quit in EJ.
Okay. Well, just wait till October, my man, and you just hold all them thoughts down. Keep all that in your download and your hard drive. Keep all this on your hard drive. I can't wait till the new merch drop. I got about 5 EJ shirts in the drawer right there. I can't wait till the new merch drop. You can look pretty when you see him get his ass whooped. Go live. Go right there and go watch it.
It's gonna be so pretty.
He's gonna be laid out, my man. Watch what I tell you. Boy gonna whoop his ass, boy.
So wait, did you buy that $75 shirt?
Of course, why wouldn't I? It wasn't 75, it was 65.
But then with the shipping and handling?
Okay, well.
All right, $75.
Hey, but you know what though? I like you though, bro, because you go hard body for Earl though. And that's real, you know. And you keep it honest too though. But you keep it a little biased, but you keep it honest. You tell the truth about yourself. Keep it a little biased. Like I say, I
see. Even when I say I think that Bud got a chance,
you don't really mean it.
I don't know.
I don't really mean it.
No, he's saying what he's saying is he mean it, but his biasness won't let him say he mean it.
Biased. It's just me when I view the fight, like I'm like me visualizing the fight.
But when you told me you visualized the fight, you set up there and named a bunch of things that Bud can do versus what Earl can do. That's what I'm keep trying to tell you. We can go replay this in the beginning when you first came on. You named about 4 different ways that Bud can beat Earl, and then you like, oh, Earl, he's a Betty body puncher and a jab, but you ain't tell me how you gonna be able to do all that. Hey, you said Bud can knock Earl out, he can hurt him, he can do this. Hold on, and you ain't even say, hold on. You didn't even say that. You didn't even say, and I can promise you ain't say. You didn't even say that Earl can hurt Bud or none of that. You ain't say none of that. So how do we believe?
I said he gonna start out with the jab. He gonna work that body. Just Kell Brook little jab had that all kind of ways messed up. Oh, EJ jab. Come on. It's gonna be another eye injury. I just hope he don't end Bud because I want to see the fight either again at 147.
Wait, you said it's gonna be another eye injury?
He gonna that and that little body.
DJ Khaled and another one and another one.
Green Beans knocked him down. Green Beans had him on the canvas. What you think?
Hey, Wes, and another one, Wes. DJ Khaled and another one, huh? That's what Earl gonna get. Another one, huh?
That's it. I hope it ain't both. I like Bud. I like Bud as a fighter. I really like Bud personally. The only thing I like Bud I think Bud is a horrible businessman. Horrible.
Oh, come on, man.
Bud is a horrible businessman.
Come on, man.
EJ was out the ring for the car accident. He was out the ring for the eye. I'm like, why Bud didn't try to go? Because I was worried the fight wasn't going to happen. I'm like, why Bud didn't try to go get the WBA strap? Come on.
They wouldn't let him. You know why.
Exactly. So then that's why I don't like him blowing smoke to my some.
So hold on. So you thinking
like,
Bud is a horrible?
How the hell you gonna get Charlo if you can't get EJ? Quit. Man,
hold on, bro. Hold on. How you gonna say the man is a horrible businessman when he was already into a contract? No, okay, yeah, he resigned, but at the end of the day, was these niggas that? Hold up. You tell the truth. The niggas at PBC just started fighting each other. They don't even know when they.
That's what I say. That's been boxing. People act like it's new that people ain't been fighting. This has been going on. If you go back, this been going on. We ain't been.
But my thing is why do you have to be on the same network to fight each other? Their fights have always been made with like other promotions going on.
But it takes time too, right?
They don't make that. That was an excuse to me, because I feel like that was an excuse. Like, that's never stopped any other fight.
He said it. We don't fight that. Timothy Bryan, the side of the street turned.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing. That still don't matter. That's fucked up on their half too. I don't give a fuck who's doing it.
Though. We boxing fans, the promoter stuff, they just in boxing. They don't really care about boxing.
But listen to this though, Wes.
They just to make money.
But Wes, check this out. But when you sit up there and say that he was on that side of the street, when you support that narrative with your guy, that fucks it up even more, bro. You ain't help. You ain't been the solution. You been the problem.
Here's what I say. To me, it didn't matter. I felt like the fight was gonna happen when it was supposed to happen. I really didn't care because to me, as long as EJ was getting them straps, I was satisfied. I was happy because he was still going out fighting. He was fighting, getting straps.
So wait. So what do you say about the Spence fans who say that when Bud re-signed with Top Rank, he was ducking Spence? Do you agree with that?
I don't think he was ducking Spence. I think he probably was chasing the bag.
All right, because there's a lot of Spence fans who say that. They say, because he's re-signed with Top Rank, that he was ducking Spence. And it's just like, why does he have to sign with PBC to make that fight? Like, just because he re-signed where he was making more money for himself, that's not ducking. That's looking out for your back.
Boxing don't care about you.
Yeah, so you got to get what you can get.
Exactly. Yeah. Boxing does not care about you.
That's not ducking to me. So
I don't think he ducked. Like I say, I don't think he ducked. It was no duck.
Hey, Wes.
Was supposed to.
Hey, Wes, I'm gonna give you a little break for a minute, man. I want to hear what my man King P got to say. I'm gonna get back to you though, Wes.
Hey, I'm gonna be back, man. I'm supposed to be downstairs.
What's good? What's good?
I'm gonna be back. I'm supposed to be eating with my daughter.
All right.
I appreciate you hopping on. No, I'll be on here for a while, so you can come back.
I'll be back on.
Okay.
All right, Kill Brick. I'll let you.
Chocolate brownie.
What's good, y'all?
Hey, QP, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling. How you, Nayka?
I'm good. You got like a YouTube thing on? Because I hear a lot of playback.
Sorry, that's in the back. They playing music. Salsa. You know the Bronx. You know how that shit.
No. I hear myself like I hear playback.
Oh, word? Oh, yeah. Shit. Hold on. Let me try to fix that real quick. Hold on.
I don't even know who King P goes for it. I don't even know if he's a Spence fan or if he's a Bud fan. So
I like both. I'm unbiased. I'm still wavering on it. It's 50-50 to me as you can get. If you had to, I go every day. You ask me, I might give a different answer. Right now, I'm probably leaning towards Bud. That could change tomorrow, and then that could change again tomorrow, the next day. So it's just both of them just have so many. Oh my God, there's I can see arguments for Bud, and I can see arguments for Spence. It's really gonna be and that's what makes this fight so great. To me, it's as 50-50 as you can get. I don't think there's a wrong answer. Yeah. I have to lean towards, like I said, I probably have to lean towards Bud, just because he's a sharper counter puncher that can, move backwards, can punch from different angles. Like, it's gonna be tough for Spence, but Spence with the jab and the body work is, oh man, this is why I can't wait for this fight. Like,
yo, my laugh sounds mad loud. If it playback, do you have like your laptop open or something?
Yeah, no, I have my laptop, but I put my microphone. I got a new microphone, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I'm hearing myself on your laptop, and I do have a loud laugh. Oh my God!
You do. But like what y'all was saying before, I don't think nobody was ducking nobody. I know there's always politics. I don't try to do the wrong side of the street thing. Like Bud made the decision he made, to re-up with Top Rank. It is what it is. But I always knew in my heart of hearts that the fight was going to happen, like one way or another. So it looks like it's going to be a reality.
Yeah, but I do see those Spence fans. They always say that. So that's why I had to throw it out there. is just like, oh, you didn't want to fight because you re-signed with Top Rank, and I'm just like, that doesn't mean that he didn't want to fight. Like that's what you're really throwing out there.
I mean, like, I don't think that either of them never wanted to fight. It's always just the whole promoters thing, and I get the whole. I never like to say wrong side of the street because that shit is corny. But it's like it's always something that's realistic that happens. Like, and I'll give you another example of we're seeing now Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney signed to Top Rank. Before, Aaron was never going to let him fight any of his fighters at Top Rank, and he told him straight up, "You signed with the wrong promoter." He was going to freeze him out. He was never going to get a Lomachenko fight or a Teofimo fight if he wasn't with Top Rank. It's just the nature of the game. It is what it is. Like, so you have to be. It's fair to be cognizant of that.
Well, let me interject real quick. And, I'm too old to be fake, and I ain't finna be fake now. So, and I ain't never been. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't believe that Earl Spence always wanted to fight like that. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna never believe that. I'm just gonna always feel like that. I was there. I seen all this shit. No.
You gotta give your reason why. You have to give your reason why.
He had plenty. Look. He had plenty of times they sitting up there talking about why would I fight? Okay, I'm gonna give the main reason why, and I can kill everything. Why would I fight you when I can fight Sean Porter and take the easy route? Do I need to say anything else?
No, I remember him saying that. And I get that, but Kambosos missed. Oh, this fuck boy. I'm tired of Kambosos.
Go back to the Earl and the Bud when they first had the first confrontation.
I remember he said that. Why would I fight you next when I could fight Sean Porter? I mean, I get that, but I mean, I think he meant easy route as in that's an easier fight to make. They're both on the same. They're both in this with the same people, so that realistically, that's easier to make than to make a Crawford fight. Doesn't mean that he don't want it. I mean, you could say I don't know. I don't think he didn't.
Listen. When somebody put words in the context out their mouth like that, bro, it's kind of hard to really take it out of context. I mean, he should have. I mean, it's easy for you to sit up there and say, "Why would I fight you now?" When the negotiation's so difficult. He could have just easily said that. He said easy route, bro. How do you justify that?
So wait, they said that the Kambosos just weighed in at 135.36, but he has 2 hours to get down to 135. So he's just over 0.3. Like they're making it seem like.
No, I get what you mean though, man. Like he should have worded it a different way. In my opinion, I think that's what he meant, like in the context of easier to make. But yeah, he should have said it a different way.
Let me further back up my my little thing here. And then Bud looked at him and says, "Haha, you're a smart man." Come on, bro. He ain't even. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Bud was talking his shit.
That shit.
Bud was talking his shit.
You're a smart man, but you ain't that smart.
I feel you. I don't know. I never got into the whole ducking thing. The whole he didn't want this, he didn't want that. I
hate
I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying that he's scared of him. What I'm saying is he know. Look, if you could just look at everything he doing now, bro. He doing shit that he ain't never fucking did in his life. Doing his old box. When you ever heard Earl Spence living in the gym? He had New York going to fight. He running miles and shit. He ain't did this shit. Now he's sober all of a sudden. Yeah, of course. Let's be real. I don't got no filter. I don't give a fuck. Straight up. So,
I'm gonna be honest too. Like I see it because I'm on a lot of these Facebook boxing groups, and a lot of them a lot of people, a lot of Spence fans, they're giving him praise for like working out now and doing things. But like Bud has always done this. Like this is stuff that EJ, to me, have just started doing ever since he had the crash or whatever. Like the
I'm not gonna give you extra credit for just being back in the gym.
He should have been doing that. He's just now getting on his like let me stay on my shit game. But Bud he's always in the gym. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do any of that. So like I hate to see Spence fans give him credit for like shit that he should have been doing. Like like
but Nayka, don't dumb down your case because you said to me, no, he said out his own mouth he just got on his shit. So it ain't no to you. That's a whole fact. He said that. That nigga said out his own mouth. Fuck all that. Don't reduce your shit. Keep it raw.
It is what it is.
Keep that shit raw, dog. Yeah, that's right.
Like, we can't give him credit for running now. Like, he should have been doing that shit. Like, Bud's been doing that shit. Like, I don't want to hear people giving him credit for shit that he should have been doing. Like, I don't want to hear it. So I see people post like, somebody posted a comment like, oh, he was in New York and he's running, and then some guy said, yeah, Spence in 3, and I'm just like, oh, because he's running.
That shit, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Running? That's why you making your prediction, because he's just now running. All right, okay.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that I still think it's going to go the distance. I mean, if we see a late knockout, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm leaning towards this fight going the distance. But I think Spence gonna get beat up a little bit at the end. So but
Steven is a very big Spence fan, so I knew that he was gonna be in here chiming in, talking this shit. Bud still got a suspect chin. All that gym Bud doing, and water ain't going.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the suspect chin. Yeah, he has been rocked before, but both of them have been rocked before. I don't think either of them chin is suspect. Niggas get hurt in boxing. It happens. Niggas get hit. You get buzzed. You get rocked sometimes. But like out to the point where either of them have a suspect chin, nah.
No, he says stuff like this, and then he follows up with this. Spence is undefeated, and Bud is undefeated. That's all that matters. But you just said Bud still got a suspect chin, and it's like a suspect chin. Come on, man. This man ain't been knocked out. Like, what are you talking about? Suspect chin.
I mean, if we want to go there, Spence got hurt by a 140 pounder in Emmanuel Larte. It happens. Like, I don't hear nobody saying, well, EJ got a suspect chin. Nah, motherfucker got rocked. It happens. Porter buzzed him. Danny hurt him to the body. Shit happens. Like, but I'm not gonna say either miss.
I'm gonna talk about one that nobody ever talks about. They act like it never happened. If you go back and watch the Ocampo fight, right before he stopped Ocampo, he got wobbled.
Yes. He did hit him with something, because I remember when Bo was like, you got hurt by Ocampo. Like I remember that. So
nobody talks about that. Wow. I'm just saying though, everybody want to bring up damn board and green machine, whatever the fuck they say. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's see Spence in there though. Let's see what he do. Let him rock that chin like that. How about that? In October. Yeah, Bud gonna have a good birthday in October on that ass.
Oh yeah. Steven says to watch Bud get exposed in October.
Oh my God! Nobody getting exposed. Like,
that fight was over in the first round. Stop capping. That was a weak comeback by Bud. And what fight?
He said, the round was a weak comeback by Bud.
And what?
I'm not saying Ocampo hurt him.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Mean Machine.
Nah. I'm not saying that Ocampo hurt him, but he definitely hit him with something. Just like it's like when Delorme hit Boots with something, and then he got stopped shortly afterwards. Not saying he got hurt him, but he definitely hit him, gave him something to think about when he hit him with that shot. It happens.
You know, this is why I feel like there's gonna be a lot of fights at this fight.
Yes, there will be. There will be a lot of fights at this fight.
There's too many passionate Spence fans and too many passionate Bud fans. When they're in the arena together, you got your drinks flowing. It's gonna be a lot of fights at the fight.
Yeah.
So
thankful I'm not a like I'm a fan of both Bud and Spence, but I'm not like hardcore fan like that. That I'm gonna be like
no, there's
some of
definitely
these.
gonna be fights. If you plan on going to the fight, you might want to start training yourself because you might get into a fight at the fight. Start putting in the work in the gym. You know, do your little sparring, do whatever. Because I see there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on.
I wanna see if I can make it. I'm saving up now to see if I can make it to
be
that.
at the fight too. But I just know it's gonna be messy at that fight. Oh my god!
And if I can't go, I'm buy the pay-per-view. I don't buy pay-per-views like that, but I'm buying this pay-per-view. If I don't go, I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view. It's worth every penny.
You going?
Huh?
You going?
I'm trying to go. Yes, I would love to be there. Yes, I'm definitely planning on going because I think this guy that does Chicken Talk on Twitter is like a boxing group thing. He might get like if it's a sweet thing, he might get a group of people to like chip in on the sweet, and so I definitely want to be in that atmosphere because this is gonna be a big fight. So
no doubt.
Yeah,
I'm saving up for that.
The best fights, to go watch it. To me, my experience is when you go to Vegas because you got access to everybody. When you be at the like MGM and shit like that, where they having to fight at, everybody got to come through the lobby, so you can't miss nobody. But and the fight is gonna be in Vegas, so that is gonna be kind of dangerous. Ooh wee.
Yeah, I don't want to be in all that mix, before the fight and like after the fight. I just want to be at the fight and watch the fight there with like other friends who are, enjoy boxing. But I don't want to be in the mix in the lobby doing all that extra stuff because that's where fights are gonna happen to it. It's gonna be too much liquor going on and too much high like anxiety and people like there's too many feelings involved in this fight. So it's definitely not gonna be like it's gonna be
too many personalities and like you said, and then you don't know how people act when they get on that liquor and all that.
Exactly.
Because I know how I get when I'm on liquor. Like I'm not trying to fight people. But like I'm a little bit more irritated. Like if somebody does something,
man, Nayka, we low key afraid of you without liquor. We don't need to see you on. We don't need to see you on the liquor. Like
no, I'm not like a fighter. I'm not a fighter when I'm drinking. But like, let's say if when you're drinking and somebody steps on your foot, if I'm sober, I'll wait a little longer for somebody to apologize for stepping on my foot. But if I'm drinking, I'm getting like, bitch, you just stepped on my foot. Like, you're not gonna say sorry,
it's the mouth because I know you got a mouth on you, Nayka. So now imagine that when you're when you drunk.
But see, I'm not like invested like that to want to fight people at a Spence and Crawford fight. Like, but there are people who are invested into like so hardcore. Like Spence so hardcore, but they want to fight people, I don't want to fight nobody over no Spence and Crawford stuff. It's not that serious for me. Like, I'm not doing all that. So yeah, but I know that that's gonna happen because I see the back and forth online between people that I know that if these people plan to go to these fights, it's gonna be crazy. So.
This is one of those times I'm glad I'm not a hardcore fan of either of them. I'm a hardcore Keith Thurman fan.
But you see, I'm not a hardcore fan like that of anybody where I'm willing to fight you for it. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I'm not getting a percentage of this person's purse, so I'm not fighting.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't got time for that.
It's not that serious.
You too damn grown to be fighting somebody about some damn boxing. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's
like I'm not trying to get arrested. Yeah, I'm not trying to get arrested for that. It's not that serious.
No. That's just respectfully. Let's respect each other's opinion. We ain't got it, whatever, and just keep it moving. I don't give a fuck.
Because I feel like the exciting part of going to fights is being able to debate with people at the fight, but not to a point where you're like about to fight each other.
Yeah.
So, because it gets like that at football games. Like people don't know how to debate and like about any sport when it comes to drinking. So it's like once liquor's involved, like people just lose all common sense. And
everything goes out the window.
Yeah. So.
I mean, like, I'm like, if I go and I meet up with some of these cats at Chicken Talk and shit, and on Twitter, boxing Twitter, like, some of them I don't want to be around them when they have liquor. If they be drinking, I'm gonna have to tell them not to drink because I'm gonna just be that way. Because some of them have some, hardcore personalities as is, and they either Team Bud or Team Spence. Now they gonna be the ones that gonna be turned up, and I'm not trying to be around that shit.
Yeah. People see you have a bad misconception of me. You think that I'm ready to fight when I'm around people and I'm drinking. I'm not ready to fight, but I feel like I'm a little bit more like annoyed easily when I'm drinking. Yeah. But
I mean, if I go, this will actually be the first Spence fight that I've been to. If I go.
But this is like, and there's gonna be Texas is gonna be in the house heavy. They're gonna be in there thinking.
Oh boy, they're gonna be rowdy.
They gotta be thinking they sipping on fofos, like I don't know. They're gonna be doing the most. They're gonna be doing the most.
Yeah. Cause I always wanted to see Spence fight live because I ain't never seen him fight live. I seen Bud fight at MSG against Mean Machine, but I never seen Spence fight. So
I seen Bud fight Felix Diaz at MSG. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Have either one of you gotten into a fight at a sporting event?
Nah.
No.
I'm not on that type of time.
But I saw there was a lot of fights. Because Steven was at the fight for the Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero fight. There was a lot of fights going on in the crowd at the Barclays, and then there was like a little bit of an incident where it was like, I don't know if there was gunshots. They thought it was gunshots going on.
Nah, there was no gunshots. There was no that didn't happen.
You say that, but Steven in the chat, he was at the fight and he thought it was gunshots.
I heard.
Even Sean Porter said it was gunshots.
See, I gotta make up your mind.
I heard from people that were there that there was no gunshots.
Well, I'm telling you, Steven.
Sean Porter did an interview.
Yeah, see, Steven. Well, Steven, you said I know that Steven was at the fight. Were there gunshots, or did you think that there were gunshots when you were there? You said that you ran into the bathroom because you heard gunshots.
He said it was snatching chains.
Yeah, he said the security told me about gunshots. See?
Yeah, see.
He told us to go back in the arena. Yeah. Sorry.
That atmosphere was nothing like that because I went to Tank Cruise. It was nothing like that. It was chill. It was chill there.
Like, what were they in there fighting about? Because I don't really think that arena was filled with a lot of boxing fans, to be honest, because a lot of fans for Gervonta Davis are like casual fans or like pop culture fans. Yeah. They're not really big on boxing. They just know Gervonta because he used to date somebody, who he's dating or whatever. They don't know.
The association with the affiliation with Floyd,
So I don't really think there was a lot of boxing fans. I really want to know what the fights
his fans don't even care who he fights.
Yeah, so
exactly.
So like, what were they fighting about in there? Is what I want to know. What I saw a lot of little fights happening in the crowd, and I would love to know what they were fighting about.
No idea.
Steven says Rolly from Vegas and Tank is Baltimore. I'm not sure if that was Baltimore in there or what, but it was crazy. Yeah, see, and I don't want to be at atmospheres like that where it's gonna be fights happening everywhere. Like, I don't want people stampeding and doing all the most. Like, nah, I just want to go there, enjoy the fight, have drinks with people, and go home safe. I don't want to be hiding in the bathroom, worried about getting trampled and like, nah. I want like another Travis Scott type shit, Nah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, people need to learn how to act at a sports function. But this is going to be a high, like, it's going to be an emotional fight for fans. That's how, like, everybody's emotions are going to be high. They're going to be drinking, and it's going to be some stuff. I know it is.
It's gonna be great. This is the most significant welterweight fight we've had in the past 40 years, and I legitimately, truly mean that. I'm not on some bullshit. I mean that. To me, I really believe this is the biggest fight in a very long time. Probably since Leonard Hearns.
Yeah, it's been brewing for a while. It's been baking in the oven. It's ready to come out. Like, it's time to go. Like, we are ready for
You
this
know
fight.
what? That picture that I got with Bud right there, when I went to Vegas for the Pacquiao and the Bradley 3 fight, you know, as soon as I got to Las Vegas Boulevard, that was the first person I seen.
I was there at that fight.
You was?
That was April 9th. It was my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went for my birthday in May, so I went to go see the fight, and Bud was the first person I seen when I got on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah, I was there
And,
for my birthday, April 9th, for the Bradley Pacquiao 3 fight. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was telling my ex-wife at the time. I was like, that's Bud right there. I was like, shit, that's like the next, star. I was like, shit. I said, I'm gonna catch him next time though. I'll see him again because we was there for like 5 days. Then I kept walking. I said, man, shit, fuck that. I turned around and caught his ass. And he had a bunch of bags in his hand. He had like 10 bags. He had like 10 bags. And he had like 10 pair of shoes and shit because he went shoe shopping. And he was with his wife, and he was leaving her ass because he was walking fast as hell. I had to like run to go catch his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on April 9th. I remember because it was right on the day of my birthday, so it was a Saturday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably bumped into each other. Yeah, I went to that fight.
Yeah, probably did. Walk right past each other. Ain't even fucking know
it. So let me see. So do you think that Gervonta Davis is really gonna like part ways with Floyd Mayweather?
Hell no.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But I don't know because, Eddie Hearn be lying though. Shit, you seen the song he came out with, right? You seen the song he came with?
Oh no, I saw the video, but I didn't play it with my headphones on, so I didn't hear like what it was.
You should play it right now.
All right, let me see. Whose page?
Go to Bushido Boxing. Shout out to Bushido Boxing. Type in Bushido Boxing. He got it on his channel. That's where I seen it at.
And it's of Eddie Hearn singing, you said, right? Because I saw a video.
Yeah, it's a little short video.
Let's see. Was it the one where he responds? Okay, it has to be this one. Okay. It's gotta be this one. Okay. Share this screen.
I thought this was pretty dope. I don't care what nobody's saying. Boxing need this. Oh, you got it on mute.
What's going on, you guys? Quick video. So I'm sure some of you guys heard about the little rift between Eddie Hearn and Leonard Ellaby, right? Leonard Ellaby, in the past, has some things to say about Eddie Hearn. Stop mentioning me, and they've been going really back and forth with each other. Leonard Ellaby said he'll whoop his ass, and Eddie Hearn, he's come back with his witty responses. But in regards to Tank Davis, right? A letter has been sent out, allegedly has been sent out to Eddie Hearn to stop mentioning Tank's name, stop mentioning that you'll ink a deal with him. This is illegal in boxing for a promoter to do such things when a fighter is signed to another promotional company, right? It's one of the little boxing laws they got. You can't just do that. And Eddie Hearn's been doing it, but it's looking like Tank Davis been a free agent now, right? It's looking like he's a free agent. And Eddie Hearn responds by saying this.
Something like that, something like here's the mic. Something like ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You gotta turn it up, Michael. You gotta turn it up.
I got it.
Why you always talk?
Wait.
Yeah, you got.
I did not just do that. Wait. That's so petty.
One of the other guys, maybe sing him a song or something like that. Something like here's the mic. Something like ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone. Only talk times for you.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
When Tank's gone, and Leonard LB, why you always talking about me?
Now, after hearing what he had to say, after hearing what he sung to Leonard Ellaby, I mean, it was hilarious. I mean,
Yeah,
Eddie Hearn
that
is
is
a
funny.
character, man. I mean,
That is funny. That is funny.
Hey, we need that in boxing, man. We
that-
need shit like that.
That is funny. I'm sorry. Ooh.
Oh boy,
That
made
was
my
pretty
morning this
funny.
morning.
Oh my God. So would it be weird if he was to sign with Eddie Hearn?
Well, it would, because Eddie don't really have the stable of fighters that Tank needs.
I was just gonna say that.
So he would have to like do a lot of co-promotion with like Bob and shit like that in Top Rank, because they really got all the lightweights and all that over there. So, and with Golden Boy, he got Ryan, and that's it. So yeah,
I think he should just go the Canelo route and just like do fight by fight, like, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, right now the best thing for Tank is what he doing right now, because he do have that star power, like following, but he has a real good dynamic duo with a trio with Leonard and Floyd, because he don't got no personality. Tank don't.
He don't. He really don't.
So they his personality. Yeah. So he kind of needs them, but then again, I really don't know. You know, that's what it appears to be.
He looks like he wants no parts of Mayweather.
I think he has
he would like to do business with, but with Mayweather, he don't want nothing to do with.
I think he's actually shown a little bit more personality now. Like, he's come a long way from 6 years ago when he was mushmouth and he didn't even want to speak. Like, Floyd did all the talking for him. Now he does a little bit on his own, even if it's not the best. Yeah. It's still better than what it was 6 years ago. So I'll give him that.
I can agree with that 100%.
But I mean, does he really have a choice when it comes to Mayweather? Because Mayweather kind of like takes over and makes it about him. Like
exactly, but he didn't this time because he wasn't there. So
and he had his own. Yeah, he wasn't there, and then he had his own fight that he was trying to promote.
That got canceled, thank God.
Got canceled, yeah. No, but he ended up fighting.
No, they fought.
No, it got postponed. It did happen.
You know, I seen Don Moore like a week before the fight, because he was at the gym. He was at our gym that I go to. He was training at the gym, and I got a picture with him, matter of fact. But I seen him. I was like, God damn. He was like, yeah, he was getting ready to go to fucking somewhere. I forgot the name of
Dubai? Was it Dubai?
No, he was going somewhere else.
Abu Dhabi? Oh no, it was Saudi Arabia.
No, it was somewhere else in Africa. But yeah, he was going there, and then he was going to Dubai for the fight. But they ended up canceling it. But they ended up fighting anyway.
I bought Floyd's fight and got a refund since fight wasn't showing it anymore. Oh, there was a lot of changes in that fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made sure his check cleared. Came up from Cloud. If he was a top ranked star, he wouldn't be that big. I don't know. I think I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting to see what his next. Mayweather made Tank come. Mayweather made Tank. Tank came up from Clout. If he was in top rank from the start, he wouldn't be that big. I think he would have, because he would have been knocking people out just the way he was.
ESPN? You crazy, bro.
They build stars there. They just,
the world watch ESPN.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I don't think that would have happened anyway, because if he didn't go with because Floyd found him from Broner. Broner was the one that had Tank first. I think if he didn't sign with Floyd, I think he would have just been rolling with Broner. That would have been interesting to see, but I don't think that would have been the best thing for his career.
No, because I don't even think Broner's even pushing that anymore, which he should
Tank
be.
would have been laid up And he would have been laid up next to AB on that wall, getting held up drunk and shit.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, right?
His pants would have been his knees though. He'd have been so damn drunk.
Because he used to be his sidekick in all those videos, drunk as fuck with him. You know, on some of those classic
Him
videos.
and some more other people, right?
Oh, Errol Spence. We're just being honest here.
This is true.
Robert Easter, all of them used to be drunk together.
Easter too.
Pissy ass drunk. So that's
I like
how
that.
like, when it.
Look at it.
I'm sorry. Those are some of the classic videos that people play back all the time where Spence was trying to say how old he was when he started boxing.
Oh yeah. I was 15 in 2015.
Hold up. What else he said on when he said that he said some other shit too, some other drunk shit. We was
trying to pronounce Regis
Paguri. No, yeah, Regis Pagurius.
Sorry, these are just facts.
Like Indongo got knocked out by Regis Pagurius.
He up there on the mic. He had a dumbbell on his tongue. He couldn't. He's so damn drunk.
So yeah, sorry. These are just facts.
Oh God, that shit was hilarious. He said he was 15 years old in 2001.
2015. 2015. I was 15 years old.
But you see, that's why, like, I don't know if you guys are on a lot of boxing groups on Facebook, but you know, those groups always give Spence so much credit for what he's doing now. And it's just like, you know, these are things that Bud's been doing. So I'm
not in any boxing groups on Facebook, just Twitter.
Yeah, I can kick that a lot. Steven can attest to that.
Over here, man, laughing about that 2015 shit.
Yeah, that's a classic video right there. That's a classic video people always pull up. And then it's a classic video with and then in that video
oh boy,
Brono was even sober enough to even look at Spence crazy. Like, what the fuck is talking about? You know, like, just being honest.
You know it's bad when Brono catch you. Look.
Yeah, but he was like looking at him. Like,
yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is you saying? That shit ain't adding up, buddy. That shit is not adding up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, Steven knows I be getting kicked out of these boxing groups, and he be trying to get me back in.
Only in fucking boxing, I tell you, boy, it be some people. I try to help you all the time. I say, look, man, if people don't this think boxing is just boring or whatever. I said, if you a diehard fan, it's like a whole new different underworld. Like this, it be so much shit going on, so much soap proper. It's ridiculous.
No, especially if you're on a lot of the social media sites to follow a lot of these things, like on Facebook.
Oh man,
groups, a lot of the drama happens on there. You know, a lot of it don't happen here on YouTube. It be on those boxing groups on Facebook, and especially on boxing Twitter. Oh my God, boxing Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a Twitter?
Yeah, I got a Twitter. I ain't active on it, but I got one.
You gotta get active on it. That's where all this shit goes down. Boxing Twitter is. I have been suspended so many times on Twitter because of boxing Twitter.
I mean, boxing Twitter got some real weirdos on there.
Yeah,
boxing got some of the worst pieces of shit fans. Period.
It's a lot of fanboys on boxing Twitter, so it definitely goes crazy on there. I literally have had I'm probably over 40 accounts on Twitter because people get so super sensitive and they want to report you for everything. So yeah.
Plus your everlasting Twitter beefs, you know. I'm sure that you know makes matters worse too.
Well, it came from boxing Twitter though, because before I came on boxing Twitter, I had my old Twitter account for a long time. As soon as I hit boxing Twitter, that's when I started beefing with people and shit.
Yeah, I hear you
And
always be talking about how you get kicked off and blocked and all that, suspended and all that shit off Twitter.
yeah, I don't even, to be honest, I don't even, somebody made the account that I have now, so I don't even know what the email address is, the phone
Yeah,
number.
so if you get locked out of that, you're out of luck.
Nah, I know who the person who made it for me. I just hit them up and say, hey, I'm suspended. Can you I need to like reactivate it for 12 hours.
Good Lord.
But I've been good, so now I know how to because now I have like a burner page. So when I feel like cussing somebody out, I kind of go on my burner page and go off on there because
Do you use the mute button?
I do. But even when you use the mute button, you still see some stuff. Like Twitter doesn't block out everything. Like if somebody retweets something that you don't want to see, you mute it. You still see it sometimes. So yeah. And then
I've never muted anybody. I don't know.
And then people send me shit because they know I'm gonna go off, and I always fall for it. I always fall for it.
Damn, see, you let them put the battery in your back, Nayka. You can't do that.
Battery in my back. I don't want to be disrespectful. So if somebody's saying something about me and somebody sends it to me and I see it, I'm gonna go off. But
like it's like they doing it because they know you're gonna react. It's like they want that react. You're giving them what they want.
Yeah, but then they'd be like, when I get suspended, they'd be like, oh, and I can come back. And some motherfucker, you sent me this shit and got me suspended. You know I was gonna go off. Don't ask me to come back now. So yeah, but I squashed one of the beefs with one of the people that I was beefing with recently. But you know what? I'm watching the page and you've been saying slick shit. You said we squashed it, but I feel like you're throwing little jabs, and I'm gonna keep watching. And if I feel like you throwing little digs here, and you're not really directing to me, I'm gonna go off. Just pre-warning you.
That's that Aries coming out, huh?
No, yeah, I squashed it, but yeah, I'm not gonna let you keep throwing little digs here and there. So chill, pump your brakes.
Warning, that Aries fire coming out. Warning.
No, because I said I'm gonna chill. She wanted to squash it. We squashed it, but like, don't start doing subliminals because I'm gonna catch them and I'm gonna throw it back at you. So tread lightly, my girl. Tread lightly. Okay. But the other bitch, I'm gonna forever be for her. So. Yeah.
I mean, we don't end beef with racism. So
yeah, exactly. She called me all types of crazy racist names. I'm forever on her ass. So my beef for her is never done. Every chance I get, I'm on her partner. But yeah, you definitely need to go on. Well, see, maybe you should, because maybe you need peace of mind. Maybe you don't need to even get on boxing Twitter.
Yeah, because I barely have time for YouTube, so I don't got time.
Don't get on boxing Twitter.
I'm not gonna lie. Chicken talk is really what really keeps me on boxing Twitter, because if it wasn't for chicken talk, I probably would have been long gone from boxing Twitter, because these motherfuckers is weird.
It's like it's kind of like
it's a space, like, yeah, it's a space, like Twitter has those spaces, and it's like Clubhouse where you could like speak and have like
speak on Twitter with other people. Because Twitter, is just characters that you can type out and just post, but on the spaces is like all audio, so you can have conversations and stuff with other tweeters. So yeah. Yeah, Michael knows I'm always I don't beef with them clowns on Twitter. I laugh. And some of that shit do not be funny. So I do not be laughing. I be going off. And there's a lot of guys, especially on UK Twitter, UK boxing Twitter, they love to be disrespectful and say a lot of crazy shit.
Oh no, UK boxing Twitter, they're racist too.
They're racist and unhinged. Yeah, it's crazy. And then I block a lot of them, and then they go on there, cry, oh, they can block me. Yeah, because you're saying crazy shit. Like, why are you crying about being blocked? No. So yeah, maybe you should not stay away from boxing Twitter. Just do what you do. Just do what you do, Trap House.
I mean, like I said, once you know how to navigate it, though, I kind of know how to navigate boxing Twitter, so I just kind of, block out all the bullshit and just but
Well,
shit gets hard sometimes.
I try to be nice with people. I don't beef with people on there until they start with me. I never start any of the arguments that I've had with people on there. I don't. So, but I definitely one of my worst traits is that I do not let shit go. So once I'm on go, I'm on go.
Oh yeah, you are basically Cardi B. Bitch got beef with me, she beefing forever.
No, because the girl that I actually squashed the beef with, I wasn't even beefing with her. She jumped in trying to defend the other girl. So it wasn't even her beef. She just hopped in it because she's friends with the girl. So it's like, you know, why are you jumping into shit that's none of your business? Whatever. Anyways, so I got like 2 hours into this. So I think I'm gonna log off because I worked 13 hours today on like no sleep. Oh my god, I don't even know how.
Get some sleep now.
I don't even know how. The thing is, I'm not gonna fall asleep because I have insomnia, so I'm not gonna fall asleep. But I do need to just lay down and relax because I don't even know how I have energy to have been doing this today. To be honest. So
one last thing before you close out. I just want to ask your opinion on about AJ with Robert Garcia.
You know, I don't think it's gonna make a difference, to be honest.
It's an interesting fit.
I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
It's a weird fit. Simply because some of the things that I get what he's gonna try to get him to use his strength and to blitz Usyk. But like some of the qualities that, you know, AJ has or doesn't have, with Robert Garcia, it's not gonna work. Like I get he doesn't have the gas tank. He's not a good inside fighter. So like a lot of like he's not gonna turn him into Maidana because he doesn't have the qualities of Maidana to be physical and
it's his chin, man. You cannot build a chin.
Stamina is one, and I'm gonna tell you another thing is that see AJ, one of his biggest problems that the people don't highlight enough is that he's never going to be super effective because he don't know how. I don't think he's ever going to know how to use his weight, use his size. He don't know how to use it effectively. He don't know how to like lean and maul, and that's cool. That ain't his style, but he's not fleet-footed enough to be effective in any other area. So that standing in the pocket and all that shit he do come forward, he don't got the chin or the stamina to sustain that style. So he's always gonna get beat. I'm gonna tell you, I compare, like, even if you could look at Ryan Garcia, him and AJ, the type of fighters that you cannot afford to like cherry pick with. You gotta just go ahead and cash out with those guys because any average Joe Blow can knock their ass out or hurt them, and it could be all bad for them because that's just how they are. That's the best way I can explain it. Because AJ, I said for years that AJ has always had an identity crisis. He don't never know who the fuck he is. Like if you think about it, he always try to do a little bit of everything. Even with his personality outside the ring, he'd be talking about all type of bullshit. He'd be losing the fuck out of me. Like he'd be on some old West Coast gangster shit, and then he'd be on some other shit. He'd be all over.
Yeah, no, the whole you know, I don't look up to athletes. I looked up to the big Meeches and the Larry Hoovers. I'm like, this dude is a fucking weirdo.
He's Rick Ross, right?
And he translate all that shit into the ring, all that mixed up shit, and the results always happen to what we see. It's just like I don't know. I ain't never believed in AJ. I think he's a good guy at heart. I think he's a decent, solid fighter, but he's never been none of my top heavyweights. Period.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
No, he's still gonna get knocked out again.
Yeah. Sorry to say, it's just like it's the chin. It's the chin for me. Like he just looks. Once he gets hit in the chin,
I'm gonna tell you what really done it for me.
You know how they cut this guy's hair and he loses all his power. That's just the way it is.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell you what really done it for me. After that Usyk fight, when he sat his ass down on that stool, and I was like, he is, yeah.
Wait, so when is the rematch supposed to be for?
Now they're saying it's probably gonna be in August.
In August?
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the pairing with Robert Garcia, but I don't really like it either. It's like if it were up to me, I thought he should have picked Ronnie Shields, but that's just me.
Hell no. Why does everybody keep saying
I
Ronnie
don't feel like he can
Shields?
beat Usyk. It's just like it don't matter who he would have been paired with. It's just I don't see it for him against Usyk.
And Mike, I don't want to hold your time with too long, but I just want to ask King, what has Ronnie Shields done to make you think lately?
I mean, that's just the only pairing that I saw that like I could see it. Like some people were picking Reynoso. I'm like, no, don't go to Reynoso. Like I don't know, it's the best of the. I don't like the other options though. I get that's probably what it is.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I think me personally, I would pick somebody like brother James Ali Bashir or somebody who's used to training heavyweights. You know what I mean? Like Stacey McKinley, guys like that. I ain't picking these new jack guys who ain't really got no heavyweights. I mean, that just don't make no sense to me. I'll go with an old throwback heavyweight trainer in the game right now, and that's what I would do. Me personally.
Yeah, I agree. Wow.
But
We shall see.
Yeah. And if Usyk don't get a chance to knock him out, it's gonna be somebody else. So I just think that he should have fought. Or they probably still. The Fury fight is still a big fight, even if he still lose to Usyk. They're still everybody still watch that.
Yeah,
and I still want to see him and AJ. I mean, not AJ. Wilder.
Wilder. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah, I still want to see that. So hey, it is what it is.
I mean, that's kind of honestly, that's kind of why I'm hoping AJ wins, because at least we get to see, we'll see Joshua Fury, because I don't think he's gonna fight Usyk. I think if Usyk wins, Fury's gonna stay retired because there's no money in fighting Usyk. I don't know, just my opinion.
But, the bigger money fight would be against him and AJ.
Yeah, exactly. So like it would be better if AJ wins, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like. I'm seeing all these pictures of Usyk recently. I'm like, damn, he looks like he's a damn wide receiver. Like I'm not liking how little and small in weight he is now.
But the thing is like if you Tyson Fury, it's like why would you leave the rest of the belts? Why you just won't try to go for undisputed and just let it be that? And you can still fight AJ. I don't see the point of leaving all that out there. That just don't make no sense to me. The fight is right there. What the fuck you got to lose?
Fury at this point feels like he ain't got nothing to prove and he can do whatever the hell he wants. That's what he's on that type of time.
Yeah, but fuck yeah. But hey, Nayka, appreciate it.
Thanks for hopping on, guys. I'll probably go live tomorrow night after the fights, since there'll be like 2 fights to talk about. So if y'all,
it'll end kind of late.
No, I know, but I'm up late, so it doesn't matter. I'll be up, and then I noticed that a lot of people are up at that time. Like
true.
The only insomniac up on YouTube.
So you gonna be live tomorrow?
Yeah, after the fights, because last time I came on after the fights, I had a lot of people on here. I was like, damn, y'all motherfuckers don't sleep neither.
Well, no, they be lit after the fight.
Yeah, they be. So I'm gonna go live after the fights because there'll be 2 fights to talk about. So it'd be, especially everybody will be geeked up after whoever wins the Haney and Kambosos fight. So definitely.
Hopefully it's Haney.
So we shall see.
But Haney got to do it twice.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, right? Wow. So thanks to everybody in the chat for tuning in. Thanks Trap House Boxing, King P, R West, I think is it R West? Yeah, he came up here earlier. I'll definitely be live tomorrow after the fight. So everybody have a good night. Stay safe. See you later.
Salute.
Bye.